Hey everybody, it's Jason. Welcome to our Missouri yard. Today is Saturday, June 6th. It's about 7 p.m. and it is stinking hot outside. It's still like 92 degrees. I've been waiting for it to cool off. I was hoping it was going to cool off a little bit more, but it's still really hot. But we got work to do. So today I am going to be putting down, or this evening I guess, I'm going to be putting down some fertilizer and some Disease X, I guess it's called. So I'll be doing the Carbon X fertilizer and the Scotch Disease X. Probably tomorrow morning is when I'll spray the next Green County fertilizer, the next products, the biostimulant package. Simply because I'd probably die if I did it tonight because it's so hot. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to do that. Now, I'm gonna tell you, normally I would not recommend using a high nitrogen type of fertilizer when the temperatures are this hot, because you run, especially with the cool season turf, you run a real risk of just simply burning your yard off. But the reason I feel safe doing it today is because a day and a half ago we got 1.5 inches of rain, and then so today's Saturday, and then on Tuesday we're supposed to be getting another, we have like a 90% chance of rain, and then Wednesday the temperatures are going to start dropping down into the 70s, upper 70s, mid to upper 70s. So with the drop in temperatures especially, I feel okay with it. So what I'm going to do tonight is throw down the Carbon X, then throw down the Scotch Disease X, and then tomorrow morning I will do the biostimulant package from the next DIY, and then water it all in, so it'll get a good watering. And then after that, in the afternoon, when everything dries out again, I'm going to spray for some insects. So we've been getting a few ants and ticks and stuff like that. So we're going to do what we can about getting rid of those. Surprisingly, we haven't had a big issue with mosquitoes yet, but those will all be taken care of too. I don't spray the flower beds, I'll tell you that right now. I don't spray the flower beds, solely because I do not want to harm any of the pollinators. So I just get the grass and the trees, bushes, that kind of thing. But let's go to the Carbon X and I'll show that to you. All right, so here we are. It's now called CXD DIY, but it used to be called, last year was called Carbon X. It's a carbon-based lawn fertilizer, as you can read right there. It's a 2404, so 24% nitrogen, 0 potassium, and 4 phosphorus. And then the neat thing about this is that, well, let's say here it's a 17% urea nitrogen, which is a quick release, 6% ammoniacal nitrogen, which is a slower release, and then some insoluble nitrogen. The potash, or that's the potassium. Yeah, I got that wrong. It's a 4%. It has sulfur, which on my soil analysis that I had done, I was low in sulfur, and it's got the 2% iron to give it a real kick from the green. What's neat about this is that this product uses biochar to help with the soil stimulus, and also it is, it's going to sound weird, but it's used chicken poo as a binding agent. So there's chicken litter in there as part of providing extra nutrients to it. It also has peptides, so I don't think it says that on there, but yeah. So it has peptides in there, which are root growth stimulant pretty much. So what I'm going to be doing is using the Scott's Edge Guard. So it says a 6, but I'm going to be doing a double pass. I'm going to drop it down to a 4.5. I'm going to be putting down about 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So I'm here in the backyard, as you can see, in the shade, because it's really hot. Did I mention it's really hot? And so I'll be using 9 pounds for this area here, because it's 3,000 square feet, and use this kind of as my test to see if that 4.5 setting is the right area. So here we go. Let's see, I got it up from the Yard Mastery site. So yardmastery.com, I believe, is a website you can get this product from. And Carbon Earth Company is the company that makes the product. All right, we got 45 pounds here. Should cover 15,000 square feet. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of the bag left over. Should have 5,000 square feet left over. So we'll see. All right, let's get to it. Here it is, guys. Looks like Dippin' Dots, doesn't it? It doesn't smell like Dippin' Dots, and I'm sure it doesn't taste like Dippin' Dots, but I'm not going to test it. So, there it is. That is about 9 pounds in there. I think it went slightly over, but it's right around 9 pounds, maybe 10, a little bit to play with. And I'm going to spread it over the 3,000 square feet. And you'll see I have it set at 4.5, and that's so I can go, well, nothing's east and west around here, but that's, I'm going to go up and down this way, then I'm going to go back and forth. Or is it forth and back? I'm not sure. Forth and back and forth? I'm not sure which way that is. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I made one pass, and I have a little less than half left. So that means 4.5 is too high of a setting. So I'm going to turn it down to 4 maybe. Yeah, I think I'll throw it down to 4 and see how that works. But we're gonna throw her down. Alright, oh, let me take these out so I can hear better. Alright, so I actually turned that one down to a 3.75, and it wasn't quite enough to finish it out. Last little part was real skimpy, so but I think it'll be okay. So I think for the rest of the yard I'm going to set it at a 4, and that way I should be able to go both ways on the whole yard. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll tell you about the Scott's Disease X. Holy moly, it's hot. Alright, so carbon X is spread. Threw her down. Now it's time for some disease X. Let me tell you about it. Hold on. Here's the bag. Alright. Whew. Alright, so Scott's Disease X, broad spectrum disease control for prevention and control. And so basically what I'm using this as a prevention. We just had a bunch of rain and it's hot. So, and tomorrow I'm going to be watering and probably put about 1/2 inch to 1 inch down just so I get all my stuff watered in really well. And it's gonna be hot for 2 days. So I don't want any kind of fungus, I don't want any diseases or anything like that. And I don't think I have any yet. I mean, may need to sharpen my mower blade, but I don't see any disease anywhere. Ooh, what's that? Look at that one. That might have something. But yeah, don't have much. So, this covers 5,000 square feet, so I'll use the 2 bags for my yard. Oh, I should probably note too that in the dog area, we will not let the dogs out tonight. Well, after now, so we'll take the dogs for a short walk to let them relieve themselves that way, but not going to let them into the area until everything is watered in. Alright, so I know step 1, I know my lawn size, it's 10,000 square feet. I'm going to be doing a preventative rate, so I'll have it at a 2 1/4 on my spreader. For the Scott's broadcast spreader. And it says walk at a steady pace, go back and forth. approximately 5 feet from wheel track to wheel track. So that's what we're going to do. Some diseases it controls or prevents is brown patch, stem rust, red thread. Brown patch is the biggest concern I have right now. Maybe dollar spot. Do I see that out there? But yeah, there's them all. So let's get some prevention done. Gotta tell you too, I had a blowout on my shoe. Guess it's time for a new pair of mowing shoes. Yikes. So, I don't think I've mentioned it this season yet. I always wear cleats when I'm working in the yard, whether I'm mowing or spreading or spraying. I always wear cleats, unless I'm wearing my rubber boots, of course. That's just to give extra traction. I mean, my whole yard is a hill. I mean, even this little area in the backyard is a hill. I mean, it's just all a hill. So it just provides extra traction, a little extra safety for myself. So I always just get some cheap pair of baseball cleats is what I prefer. Baseball cleats have the cleat on the toe right here, whereas like soccer cleats, they do not have the toe cleat. So the toe cleat just extra, when you dig in, it just grabs a little extra safety, I guess you could say. Oh man. All right, throw it down so I can go inside in the air conditioning. That's what it looks like, guys. Little tiny brown prills. Let's get to it. I'm not going to record any of this. It's too hot. You just saw me spread fertilizer. It's the exact same thing. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, folks. That's it for tonight. So I will see you in the morning.